Hello, I'm Ken Pitt. I'm the owner of Asset Services. We're a transport company that specialises in the moving of oversized equipment throughout Australia. This causes us to run on quite a few different roads, some good, some bad, some dirt. A very annoying and reoccurring problem we had was brake shoes walking out the side of brake drums. We went to disc brakes both on prime movers and trailers to try and overcome or bypass this problem, but the problems they presented were worse. So we went back to the drum brake, the S-cam system, which was quite good overall. What we found was heat was the enemy, and once we really looked at the problem and how that when the brake is applied, the friction material on the drum causing the heat will make the drum try and expand. It cannot expand so well this side because it has a flange and it's bolted to the hub and the wheel. On the open side it expands quicker and freer. So it causes a cone shape and winds the shoe out of the drum. Another problem that can happen is when you take your foot off the brake, the twisted shoe will try to return to its original shape, and it drags across the S-cam, pulling it towards the outside of the axle. The S-cam is only held in place by a circlip. That circlip can give up. The S-cam is then free. As you use your brakes, it will, as your shoe keeps returning to its original position or trying to, it will pull the S-cam out towards the end of the axle. It can then clash on the heads of the bolts that hold the drum on, and then it will smash off the housing and cause you a big problem that will need immediate repairs. Once the problem became obvious and the area was on the S-cam moving out and the shoe moving in, we knew exactly where to focus. So what we did is we cut out a full set of guides for a triaxle trailer. We V'd out the shoe, welded them on. We placed them on our worst trailer. That trailer, the shoes were getting replaced probably every 6 months. We never replaced anything other than the shoes. We left the drums on, S-cam bushes, never touched anything else. We put them on, probably a year and a half later, they finally wore out. We pulled everything down, we examined it, shoes were worn flat, drums were worn flat, and we knew we'd fix the problem. We now knew that we had solved the problem. However, it was quite a labour-intensive process to keep welding this guide on. So it was back to the drawing board and TRU-SHU started. We now have a very simple and easy to put on, a one-off buy, solves the problem. You keep using it and it works very well. As an owner-operator, using TRU-SHU, your costs are a huge benefit, but the main benefit that I find is when I check my trucks and my mechanics check the trucks, we're not placed in a difficult position wondering whether to send the vehicle out because the shoes are hanging out the side a little bit and we might get a defect, or if it's involved in an accident there could be some very serious ramifications. Our shoes, we can now schedule our maintenance to just when they're worn out, they get replaced. Other than that, they're working perfectly every time. If you want safer trucks, less downtime, more reliability, less costs and peace of mind, in my opinion, you should be using TRU-SHU with S-cam brakes.